This may resonate with some of you, or you may know somebody that has told you something similar to this. We have the choice to share or to keep all for ourselves. We've had a lot of rain coming this past few days. The water has not risen by inches but by feet. I would say about 10 feet. How about the waters, those ideas, those thoughts in our minds? Are they getting any different? Because all those experiences and all those things that we remember could be traumas, they could be painful. There is somebody that I've always felt that had a gentle heart, that even though when she lost her father, she placed more focus on becoming more and more authentic, and not forgetting that that's what her father would have wanted her to do. Because having a father that you never met, or having a mother that very clearly showed you who you were, making all those waters, all those thoughts in your mind drown you over and over again after every whipping. They call it discipline. But there was one person that every now and then showed up and reminded you that everything was going to be okay. Sort of letting you know you were not alone. It just made you wonder, not sure to trust, not sure to act without covering the real you. Because in those abusive homes that we came from, all you could see, all you were told was to shush, that you didn't know what you were talking about, that you were not enough. And they called you by many names. And it made you disconnect from all these beautiful things, because you disconnected yourself. Because we allowed, because we still can make the choice to allow that disconnection to remain. Not listen to that angel that's telling you, that's showing you the way. Because there are signs all along our path. There are signs trying to remind you that everything's gonna be okay. But sometimes we can allow the greed, the anger, and the stupidity maintain those thoughts, drowning us over and over again until you become nothing, until you feel nothing. until you say, I've had enough, now I'm going to take it back from whoever comes in my path, from whoever comes in my way. I will do unto everybody what was done to me. And we forgot for a while, or maybe put it aside for a while. Now, today we're remembering, we are waking up. We realize that there are certain spots that gives us that light, that little bit of light that's reconnecting us. Because now we are learning that we're not what we were told, that we are awakening in a pyramid, a geometric web that forms all around the planet, creating a gigantic lattice linking all continents. That's what we are. We are everything that you can see, as far as you can see and beyond. And that's what we disconnected from. As I kept saying, when I grow up, I have grown. It was my way to comfort myself. I kept saying, when I grow up, having so many tears dripping down my cheeks. The scars on my face from when those nails were buried. Or how many times my hair was yanked around. Now I know that I had to learn that all those lessons allowed me to grow. Now I am big. Now I grow. Now I have been able to get that which I kept asking. When I grow, and I grew, and I have grown into all these trees, all these waters, all the parks and mountains and pyramids and continents and countries and people, because I realized that all of them are part of me. And here we got a beautiful blue-tailed bird. And I realized that more and more I want to connect with the animals. I want to connect with nature. I want to connect with all those that I allowed myself to be disconnected from, because they are part of me. That by all of us being connected, any disease can go away, because our energy is becoming whole. That our mind does not have to continue being drowned and have the waters so high, all those thoughts that keep drowning us. Because now I know, I remember, because I am awake to who I am. Because I made the choice, and I make the choice to connect. And remember that when my loved one left, all those beautiful, loving people that left me, that I thought that had left me all alone. And I asked the question, what am I going to do now? They are guiding me at all times, loving me at all times, because they are around everywhere. Because them and I are part of the trees. The death is the total connection with everything. That now, because of the choices that I have made, I am awake. I am communicating with nature. That I am with that cosmic Wi-Fi. And that Earth is the size of a light grid. That humans' mind glows. The forests acting as nodes, as those chakras that we have in our body. The oceans carry that current. The animals, the animal kingdom are linked. The mountains are radiating energy. So you are not who you thought you were told that you were. You are not as little as they said. That every whipping, every scratch, every pushed up against the wall, every kick in the stomach, every time they yanked your hair, you were just packing up all those lessons in a backpack that you would carry just long enough to remind you, when you grow up, you can let them go. When you grow up, you can drop the cargo, the load, the chains that you have been carrying around for so long. That we are meant to live a long time. That now we have become grown up. That wisdom and knowledge is adding life to us. Adding years to our lives. I will be sharing some more in the next video. And may I remind you that I love you. I love your spirit. Because I know that spirit is raising up from the waters from which you were drowning. I love you. I love your existence. And the choice is yours to connect with us or not. I will always love you.